I was going out with a girl the last semester, and we were eating in a restaurant in a date. So I ordered a straw to drink my juice, and she became angry because she told me that the turtles confuse straw with food, and I was very surprised because I didn't know that. So she showed me a video of a turtle with a straw in their nose being extracted. So I been very scared about that video. So
We think in Colombia there is a disconnection between what people is doing and why they are doing it. As a matter of fact, in general, people and establishments avoid using some plastic products, but when asked why, most of them cannot pass the "because it is good for the environment" answer. To show this, we interview some people about their consuming habits regarding straw and plastic bags.
Do you use straws?
No, I don't use it
No, I don't.
No, actually, I don't consume straws.
Why?
because I think they are not useful and we don't need it.
I don't know, maybe because it's really bad for the seas and the oceans. It's like something that they have taught us, so it's just like in my mind, but no, I don't.
Because I saw a video in where a turtle feels so bad because in her nose have a straw, and I think, oh, it's for my fault that she feel in this way.
And do you use plastic bags? Why?
Yeah, because there are no other options in our country. Like when you go somewhere, they always are gonna give you in like the products in the plastic bag. So there are so little options. So I don't know. It's like you have to, and when you have like a big thing, you don't have anything else to carry on. So you just use it. But I hope someday I won't use it.
Do you use plastic bags?
Yes, I use plastic bags because I think they are so useful, and there is no other thing like that can replace the plastic bags for now.
Nowadays, plastic consumption has become one of the main pollution issues in the world. It accounts for between 60 and 80% of the total waste produced by humans. If we look carefully, we can find that on a daily basis, almost everything we touch is made out of plastic. According to Susan Franklin's study, on a normal day we touch around 196 plastic items. But do we really know the impact the objects around us are having on the environment? Here are some interesting facts. Globally, less than 10% of plastics are recycled, compared to 90% of metals. According to Plastic Oceans, 300 million tons of plastic are produced each year, the equivalent of the weight of all adults in the world. Scientists estimate that every year at least 1 million seabirds, 100,000 mammals, and sea turtles die after entanglement or ingest of plastic. Plastic takes 1 minute to make, 1,000 years to decompose, 20 minutes to use, and causes the death of more than 1,000 marine species. But to zoom into this problem, in Colombia there have been a great number of initiatives to decrease the consumption of plastic, especially straw. The consumption of plastic per person in Colombia is around 9 kilos, while in a developed country it is between 25 and 30 kilos. Campaigns have become a trend and people help because it's what everyone is doing, but not really because they are conscious about the issue. The most famous trend is the no straw trend, which emerged from a tutorial video. But, do people know the impact share of straws? In Colombia, the straw market represents only 0.2% of the total plastic that is manufactured and consumed. Due to the videos and campaigns, sales of straw to mass consumption establishments fell by 60%. The campaign started in Medellin and took into account the product that had less impact on the environment because it had the least volume. The campaign also had a great support because of merchants and owners of the restaurants saw the opportunity to save money if they stopped offering straws with their drinks, not necessarily because they acknowledged and recognized the environmental problems associated with straws. According to the Environmental Minister Gabriel Vallejo, in Colombia, each person uses 6 plastic bags a week, which means that in a 77-year average life consumes a total of 22,000 plastic bags. This, taking into account that only 5% are reused. As Vallejo said, we are not asking for a big change in behavior, but starting for small habits. The issue of the bag seems trivial, but it is because there is a great ignorance of where this material comes from and where it ends. The impact of plastic in Colombia's environment has become a sanitary issue, especially around the beaches that are visited by foreign and local tourists, caused by the amount of plastic trash that has been discarded into the sea by the local population and companies. One of the places that better illustrate this problem is located at the northwest of the country in the touristic department of San Andrés y Providencia, where the chemical engineer Julie Vargas, under the tutoring of Brigitte Gavio, professor of the Department of Biology of the National University, carried out a study for 10 weeks where she could determine that the high amount of plastic found in the area threatened the vegetation and the wildlife of the coastal areas and the sea. During this study, it was possible to collect a total of 186 kilograms of solid waste, where 162 were obtained on the Guinea Bay coastline. The remaining 23 were on Sprat Bright and Sun Bay beaches and the coast in front of the Hong Hooker Avenue. In the 3 beaches, the most common material found was plastic, ranging between 84 and 89%, while in Guinea Bay coastline was glass with 53%, followed by plastic with 42%. The other gathered material were organic waste, furniture, and unusable appliances. On another study, held by the National Navy, was established that 60% of the waste that the Colombian population throw into the sea is made of plastic. This type of waste contributes to the extinction of turtles because they eat this waste as if it was food, especially when the turtles confuse plastic bags with their favorite food, jellyfish, which in the Caribbean is better known by the typical name of aguamala. Some biologists have reported that in both of the Colombian oceans have been found numerous animals that survive mutilated by ropes and plastic pieces, or by metal sheets that sink with the waves.
As mentioned before, mass consumption establishments have adopted some measures to avoid the use of plastic products, but this can be due to monetary factors instead of environmental ones. One example is Carulla, that offers reusable polypropylene recycled fabric bags and is in the middle of a regulatory process for banning the use of plastic bags. However, when we analyze the social responsibility programs that Carulla offers, there are no more initiatives to generate a positive impact on the environment. Another example is Crepes and Waffles, which has run a campaign against the straws, but as Carulla, under its social responsibility program, there's nothing else to contribute to the environment. Both campaigns are highly publicized, but there is no background indicating that the major interest of these initiatives is to contribute to the planet rather than converting them into profits. Of course, there are exceptions. For example, Wok, which is a sustainable restaurant chain known for being green. Wok has developed campaigns among its clients to decrease the use of straws and napkins, but their commitment goes further than just following a trend. Their chopsticks are made of guadua, which is a renewable and biodegradable material. The chopsticks accessories are also from recycled materials. In Wok, they produce all of the placemats and menus in recycled paper. And on the other hand, they have replaced the plastic bags for recycled paper bags to incentivize the minimization of the use of plastic bags, given that they are a highly biodegradable material and therefore are highly polluting. They also use fabric bags for the same reason. They promote reusing and recycling by giving away some material worn by their personnel, and also give environmental education to their clients. They use organic and environmentally responsible crops. The environmental responsibility of organizations such as WOC goes beyond the trend without reason, and this is because it is governed by a sustainable model with the goal of shared value where both the company and society benefit each other. Unfortunately, not all organizations have this awareness, and they are mainly following rules given either by the government or the society's beliefs. Although the information is available and people know about these issues, there isn't really an awareness based on facts, and this is likely the reason for which people follow trends in which the contribution to the environment is minimal, while they could be impacting in a greater way if they acknowledge the background of the plastics problem.